This is a love story, or more a story of spite and disappointment.
Sun's kind of intense, but yeah, we're just gonna hike along this field here till we get kind of under the face. Then we'll hike up the bluff and we'll check out the face up close. All right, we're headed towards the face now. It's kind of out on the point here. I'm gonna actually walk out to the point, but I can't get there. I kind of got to backtrack a little because it's really steep by the point, so probably backtrack about here so I can kind of get down. We'll go down the bluff a little and then we'll come back up around. Yeah, so there isn't much of this area that I haven't explored at one time or another, having grown up here. And as a curious boy, well, you tend to go everywhere. But that's why I'm doing these videos, to share some of these explorations with you. I'm really glad you're watching, glad you came along for the adventure.
Now, tales of heartbreak are as old as time itself, and while most relationships end with little fuss, this particular tale takes a most unexpected twist that leaves an enduring monument to heartbreak well over a century later. At the center of this story is Ingvald Skorgan, born 1876 in Norway, who 3 years later immigrated to Minnesota with his parents, where they built a log cabin in the South Fork Valley, which still stands to this day. Now fast forward some 20-odd years later and enter a teacher who lived just across the valley from Skorgan. She taught at the South Fork School, just a stone's throw away. It is said that Skorgan was fond of her and was trying to court her. Here is the South Fork Church, built in 1876, and the school where the teacher taught at was located just across the road from it. Here's an older picture where you can see the school across from the church. And here's another picture of the school. Notice the bluff in the background. Now from this perspective, we're back above the teacher's house, looking out towards that bluff. Now, as the story was told to me by Bert Danielson, a lifelong resident of the South Fork Valley, born in 1906, this teacher did not share the same feelings for Skorgan, and she rebuffed him. Now, upon learning that his feelings weren't reciprocated, Skorgan climbed up that bluff, and he painted a face to frown down upon her for all eternity. Now, we'll never know exactly why he painted it. Perhaps it was out of spite or out of heartbreak, but I believe it was probably just his sense of humor.
Yeah, you can really start to kind of see the face here. It's kind of faded over the years, but it's still there. Well, the face is right there, and look what I found here. Looks like a piece of it is actually already broken off and fallen down here. As you can see, I'm right underneath it, but I don't quite know how to get up this last ledge. I kind of just work my way up here on my belly, I guess. All right, let's go. All right, we're just about there. I'm telling you, my mom would kill me now if she could see me. Yeah, maybe I'll edit this out of the video. I don't know. There. I think we just about made it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Sketchy, still sketchy. Just right around the corner here. Kind of washed out in this light. Kind of almost looks like a, I don't know, that's a mustache. You can see some eyes, some eyebrows, mustache, and a little mouth. Looks like there used to be some red around it. Now that would have been Skorgan's right there, and the teacher, she would have been right about there. Kind of go up around here, see what we see. Maybe I can find a better way down. Well, thanks for coming along on this adventure. I hope you enjoyed the story. I believe it's true. It came from a credible source, though I'm not saying he didn't embellish it a little bit like old timers sometimes do. But good story nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I found out how rocks are made. Evidently, trees give birth to rocks. Very interesting.